Shout out to everybody on Facebook. What's happening to everybody on YouTube? What's happening to everybody on the ground? You did? What's happening, man? We up in here. This ain't for everybody, but it might be for you.
Might be for you. You understand? It ain't gonna be for everybody though. You hear me? We get real on here sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
We still working towards some stuff, so bear with us and making sure everybody catches where they at. You feel me? Shout out to everybody who tuned in for the first time. Shout out to everybody who doubling back to tune in again. We love y'all, man. You dig? We coming off Jazz Fest weekend.
Every Monday we live. Every Monday live at 8 o'clock. You know what I mean? We on YouTube. We on Instagram. We on Facebook. Organized Thinkers Network. We prefer you to lock into the YouTube though, so we can get those views on that YouTube. So we prefer that. But I mean, if you catch us on Instagram or whatever, that's all love too. Like, we love the support. Like Facebook, we love the support. Like, you understand?
We love you everywhere. You feel me? Coming off Jazz Fest weekend though, it was popping out there.
Everybody was outside.
Yeah, it was dumb.
Everybody was outside.
It definitely was dumb.
Said it was a gloomy day, but for the most part, everybody. Yesterday, Sunday, everybody was outside. Everywhere you went, something was popping. You know what I mean? Plus the Jazz Fest was off the chain, so I ain't get a chance to go out there. I wanted to go out there, but you know what I mean. I took it upon myself to rest because we had a mini concert that night, so I rested that day. And you know, but from what I'm hearing though, everybody was outside, man. Everybody. Yeah. It was a good time too. No casualties so far, from what I heard.
I was gonna speak on that one too. Mm-hmm. Shout out to Knees and shout out about the performance. Shout out to Knees and Tricky, man.
Mr. This is now Money Making Tricky did their thing in NC. Yesterday, last night, you know what I mean? They rocked it right quick. What we at?
Similar to what you call.
What you on?
I'm on Real Easy Money page.
All right. Oh, I'm about to go live. You go live.
I'm already live. Just send me the report. Yeah, send it to me. I'm waiting on you. Yeah, man, what's up, man? I'm here now. I'm here. I had to get all that together and get us right. You feel me? We right. What's up, man? How y'all doing? We getting ready, man. We getting ready for the show 420. Make sure y'all get ready. Y'all get y'all lungs ready. Y'all make sure y'all get y'all water ready. You feel me? Like y'all get everything y'all got to get ready. Get your water. Get your lungs ready. Get ready. We're going to have a good night, man. We're going to get full. We're going to eat. We're going to drink. We're going to smoke. We're going to do all that. We're going to definitely do all that. So, we're going to do all that. So make sure y'all pull up. Y'all come catch some good vibes, some good music, all that. You feel me?
Thursday night at the Cave. Thursday we start about 6 o'clock. 5746, man. 5746 Haynes Boulevard. You heard me? Y'all come out there. 420 is live all night. You already know what it is. If you came last year, know what it is this year. You feel what I'm saying? But if you didn't come last year, you might want to come to find out what they were talking about last year. You heard what I'm saying? So, like I say, it's going to be live, man. Y'all come through and show love. Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of dope performers going to be in the building. You know what I'm saying? So, y'all come out there and enjoy yourself, man. You know what I mean? Get y'all a little smoke, a little drink. You got performances going on. We're doing the stage tournament.
We got the stage
tournament. Going to be popping all this 420, man. We going to be. It's like we in the backyard, man. We about to do it big in the backyard. You hear me? So y'all come out there and show love, man.
Okay. And y'all know everybody feel like they're the best playing spades. You feel me? So if you feel like you like that, pull up. Let's see what's happening.
Hey man, look, I need to borrow your lighter, bro, but you gotta take it off that string, bro.
Like, I take it off for real niggas time to time. I take it off for real niggas time to time.
Yeah, I mean,
that just make sure.
I don't know how motherfuckers feel like that when they gotta get a light off a nigga waist. Like, you hear me? Like, you gotta think nigga be grabbing the sling, and then nigga be like this, look, coming to your waist like this here. I don't like that, man.
That's slow it down.
I don't like. Yeah, nigga ain't trying to action. Nigga ain't trying to action.
That slowed
I
down.
can't do it. You heard
That
me?
stopped nigga from taking
I
your life.
can't do it, man. I can't do it. Man, one time, nigga, I ain't nigga for a light, man. Nigga just pull the string and hand it to me. Like, I'm like, come on, bro. Like, you gotta take that off of that bitch, man. You know what I'm saying? I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't bend down to your waist, playboy. You heard me? It ain't gonna happen.
Hey, man.
It ain't happening, player. Mm-hmm. What up, Skip, baby? Fifth quarter, Skip. I see you in the building. Reeves, I see you in the building.
Yeah, man, stop motherfucker for asking you for a light. You fuck around and use every inch of the lighter. You use every drop of that bit, huh?
Yeah, already.
I know I ain't gonna buy a lighter for a while.
Yeah.
Lighter leads, that might have been one of the best inventions ever, dog.
Yeah.
That make a nigga think twice about asking you for a light. You feel me?
Then you got some niggas be like, I don't take my shit off the leash on me, so if you want to
use it, won't use it. You gotta. Imagine asking nigga for a light, nigga do this.
Nigga do that. You know what I'm saying? I can't
no,
do it.
Man.
I can't do it.
No,
I can't
man.
do
That's
it.
hard, dog.
No, indeed, no.
This one of them, this my personal lighter type shit. Like, you feel me? It's my
facts. I mean, keep it to yourself. But for these purposes right now, we in here, you know what I'm saying? So I need the lighter. So I thank you for taking it off the hip.
Well, we're gonna talk about personal. Who remember when personals first started? You remember when nigga was going half on a nickel bag and shit? One nigga get the gut.
Yeah. And
then niggas start going Peru and rolling the personal. Nigga say I'm going Peru. Nigga going duck off. Yeah. A nigga say, nigga say, let me hit that nigga. Nah, son, it's a personal. Nigga, like, it's a personal. Yeah, it's a personal. Like,
yeah, fact. But most times personal was in the white boy paper, like in the paper, like it. Mother, they had too many personal blunts, like you feel me, like gauze. Yeah. Nigga, it was white, it was paper, like
yeah.
You had a paper like it was a personal, like you know what I'm saying. Yeah, 2 for 5 puffers, like you know what I'm saying. Boom, yeah. You know
I remember the 2 for 5 puffers.
I remember them too. I remember them very well.
Shout out to the old timer with the match. I mean with the envelopes. Remember they had the envelopes.
Yeah, the brown envelope
on Gelvis by the Lafitte, by the Chinese store. What that was. Lafitte and St. Anne. I mean, that was Gelvis and St. Anne. Shout out to the old timers. Had the bust open by the stove. Man.
Yeah, they had them same brown envelopes on cherry and fig too at one point. You heard me? Long time ago, back in the G. You heard me? Yeah, it was back there for a while.
I remember going walk by 2001 and get them envelopes too.
Yeah.
We couldn't get in, but we used to go around there and get it. Though, you feel me?
Yeah. Like, then they went to the little plastic. They had the plastic. They sell the plastic bags in the store. The little Ziploc, the little small Ziploc bags.
The little square
bag. They sell them in the store. They did, and look, it was crazy. They knew what they were doing because they selling them for them purposes. Like they got the $5 one with your stuff for the nickel bag. They got the next side for the $10 bag. They got the 20 bag. Like I'm like. These people they cold blooded. They know how to make money off the hood. So like you know what I'm saying? Oh, we need to come and get these, so we just gonna pile them up. Boom. They were selling like hotcakes. You heard me?
Facts. That's real too.
Hell yeah. How y'all doing today? How y'all doing out there, man?
Shout out to Blunts hitting the scene, man. The Blunts came through. It was different after that, man.
Yeah.
You want start? You want me to start? How you?
I mean, you can go ahead and start. You can start. You can start. You can start.
But shit, if we gonna start, I want to start early about the sports, dog. I'm on the play all right. I ain't catch all of it, but I definitely caught and realized the storyline is Westbrook playing Durant. They cut up, and he got Kawhi, right?
Yeah.
Kawhi coming off the 2 years of injury where everybody act like he ain't exist.
Mm-hmm.
Dude look like he coming to
that's the crazy thing. So that's the crazy part, right? Because Westbrook and Durant ain't make that plot. It's everybody else making this plot. Westbrook against Durant. They're trying to make a beat. Westbrook already came on and said, man, we don't have no beat. We ain't got no beat. They didn't talk everything. Like, you know what I'm saying? They didn't chop it up a few times. Like, you know what I'm saying? But now everybody because they playing each other, all right? So, boom. But every time they play each other, it's the same thing. Durant left because Westbrook ain't want to give him the ball. So like he went over here. You know what I'm saying? So every time they play each other in the playoff situation, it's going to be Westbrook against Durant. Like, That's gonna be their plot. That's just to make you watch the game and make you feel like there's something going on when nothing really going on. What you think going on? What you think going on?
So you don't feel like it was personal at all?
It was personal a long time ago.
All right, me and you, we doing the podcast, right?
Mm-hmm.
If nigga just break out and just go do it, wouldn't. Eventually, we will grow past this point, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you don't think it'll be different if one day you just look up and everybody else knew you was going to start one, you just going to start one, and you ain't even holler? I'm talking about like packed up, gone. Like,
that's what I'm saying. So back then, when all that happened, yes, it was personal.
You know, because it's being built off the chemistry and the energy, right?
Right.
So if the energy and the chemistry ain't there,
right, I gotta go.
But
he went.
Hold on. So it seemed like
he got that. He on the phone. He had that talk. He went to go. Boom. He went to go talk to him. Whatever. Came back. All right. Now I'm gone. Like it just so happened. He made the deal before he told Westbrook. He could have probably told him, "Hey, bro, I'm considering." He could have told him. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, that's his business. So what do I actually need to tell you for?
But reading energy between them two.
You ain't read the energy? You ain't read it when they was on the court and every time Westbrook didn't throw the ball, you ain't read the energy?
Well, I'm saying after. I ain't saying when it was. I'm saying after. Because don't get it twisted. I love Westbrook, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes he get in his zone where he playing by himself.
Yeah.
And he just leave everybody
But he cold enough to do that too.
Yeah. No, but
because he an animal on the court.
But at certain times.
Yeah, certain times he go too much.
And he for all the great stuff he do, he'll overrun. He'll do some weird stuff.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
Like not getting Durant the ball.
You feel me? At times,
that's weird stuff. Bro.
At times when he's
Durant, probably the best shooter in the NBA.
But Russell is the alpha though,
right?
Russell going to do me.
Mm-hmm.
Durant like to lay back. You feel
me?
But
he laid back, but he still got a killer instinct. And when he want that rock, give him that rock.
No, I ain't saying don't give it to him.
Yeah, you got to give it to him. When you just run around willy-nilly trying to go get the 5 people and Durant sitting in the corner or at the top of the key wide open, and you know how you shooting, so why not give him the rock?
That's why
you penetrate and you kick out to the open man.
Fact.
You the point guard.
But not even that. It's real. I'm watching the game be on the line. Mm-hmm. He'll just you know them bad shots. You'll see a veteran tape. Mm-hmm. That'll change the whole momentum of the game, and you'll be like, why you did that? Right. I just saw somebody do that the other night. I can't remember who. It was a game was it Atlanta? It was a game. Shot? No, it was one of them. It was a game, and the flow was cool. Mm-hmm. And dude went down and just got the ball and just shot one up and hit the front of the rim. They had already scored on. Mm-hmm. They was going back and forth with score for score. And they got their score to be up to. And he went down and just tripped out and just shot a bad shot. And they long rebound, went back, laid up on. Now they up 4. You feel me? It changed the whole quick.
Right, yeah.
It's like.
And but basketball game of runs too.
But
it's a game of runs.
But that's what he was doing, Slim.
Right.
Yeah. And Slim was getting frustrated. Now, don't get it twisted. Slim still was playing a little tentative too. Because he wasn't.
Not when he asking for give me the ball, bro. He said, bro, I'm open. Throw me the ball. Like.
No, you being the. Rondo taught me this. When Rondo came to the Pelicans, and I saw Rondo in the playoffs, and he showed me how to be a point guard. He showed me what a point guard do, right?
Rondo never looked to shoot like that.
That's how he showed me what a point guard do, right? He was controlling the floor of the game, right? He controlling the floor of the game to the point that he come down, right? He looking at the score on the board.
He looking at the clock,
everything, right? He's saying,
if right now I would want to take a three, right? So he gonna set up for the person he know that shoot threes great to get a great look at a three at this point in the game. You feel me? Boom, reality. You feel me? Boom. I'm coming now. I need a for sure two. Garnett. You feel me? I'm going. I need to slow down and set up on and get a good possession. Pierce, like you feel what I'm saying? And if you catch me on a fast break, I'm running a fast break. I saw him do that, right? Then I saw him come to New Orleans and get in the playoffs and use them the same way. Like, so when they start talking about playoff Rondo, I'm like, oh, that's what they mean. Like, he taught me what a point guard do.
But Rondo do that. Rondo do that in the game too. He does not as should I don't want to say focused because he's focused, but he just in the game he makes sure he make the right play.
Yeah.
Like in the playoffs, he makes sure I'm making the right play. Like and Rondo, he could take it to the
slowing down.
Yeah, he could take
the game.
But see, Rondo, he know how to switch. He know how to speed up. He know how to slow down. See, Westbrook, straight speed.
Yeah,
everything fast. He don't know how to. He don't know how to take it back. You know what I'm saying? And control it. Like you feel me? Yeah. He just go. Like you feel me? You feel what I'm saying?
He will himself to be better.
He got a whole different mentality. You know what I'm saying? He got a whole other mentality. Like for real. Like you know what I'm saying? He just go. So you know what I mean? That's real. But like what you think about covering them with the King?
We gonna shut his ass straight up. We shine the light. We gonna shut his ass straight too. Y'all see him, man. Yeah, man. We together over here, man. This ain't for everybody, but it might be for you, man. I didn't catch the full of it, but I did catch like maybe a quarter. I saw them looking like they was gonna fight. You feel me? Like
they fought,
right? And you got to remember, right? They got Mike Brown over there. Mike Brown off of
defensive coach in the world,
but he come off of Golden State staff. Yeah. He been with Golden State, right? He helped. Right. Both of them.
That's how he got that job.
Yeah, both of them come from Pop. So that's still that same tree. JB Bickerstaff, who over there at Cleveland, he come off the Pop tree. A lot of coaches in the league right now come off that Pop tree. You feel me? So when you see them in the playoffs, you understand why they're in there. You feel me? Mike Brown know how to attack Golden State. Right? Yeah. They probably running a similar offense to Golden State. I didn't get the chance to actually lock in and watch it yet. Right? Sacramento got LeHomie Hauser. Hauser comes from
the two boys from
Atlanta.
They got the two boys from Kentucky.
Hauser, remember Hauser is his name, Hauser. He was over there with Trae Young now.
Yeah.
He made Trae Young them better. I want to see how they're gonna look against Boston without him, because I got them going to 6 or 7 with him, but I ain't know him and Nate McMillan had left. We'll talk about that later. But they got them boys from Kentucky. Monk went back over there and they brought him back over there to get with. Dude, I didn't know they played together.
Right.
In college. You feel what I'm saying? Because Monk was just at the Lakers.
Yeah, I know.
Like I thought he was gonna be there.
Monk came up the bench and gave him 30 something.
Yeah, I thought he was a starter. How he played.
He came off the bench.
But that's when you know somebody hot as great coaching, right? Because when you see somebody hot, you let them do their thing.
But they know how to play. They know how to play together too.
Yeah, because they've
been playing together since Kentucky. They know how to play together. You know what I'm saying? They know what each other go do. So they make it happen. You feel it? So
facts. But that was now I'm not gonna buck Steph and them. You got to show me you could beat them, right? I'm gonna tell you the same thing I told Skip and them when we ran it. The playoffs is different, right? Game 1, it's all funny games. All the adrenaline running and you're moving fast. All that's cool. But see about game 2, game 4, game 6. Let's see if that shit's still falling and dropping.
You got game 6 Clay. You know what I'm saying? For some reason, game 6, he goes off. Game 6, for some reason, I don't know what he wait for. Game 6, he goes off. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. And Curry, he go off every game. So like But like when you talked earlier about a bad shot, is any shot Steph Curry take a bad shot?
Yeah and no. Yeah, because he'll force some.
Mm-hmm.
But you feel like every one of them gonna drop.
Right. As the same thing Steve Kerr said. Steve Kerr said actually get so mad and Steph will take a shot and be like, no, and then they go as he be like,
you never,
you know what I'm saying? Yes.
Never know.
Like you never know with him. But because he practiced shooting from all over the court. He does this, bro. Like he practiced shooting from all over the court. Right. So he can make a shot from anywhere at any given time. Anywhere. Like baseline to baseline. He can make a shot, bro.
Man, that shit is.
You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy. I gotta watch my words, but that's crazy, dog.
For a while, you feel like he cheating, right? And then after a while, I'm like, I want to see if he would ever get cold. I'm like, he gotta get cold. Like you can't.
He have games where he do be cold.
I saw him get cold, right? That's why I say all this cool right now.
But shooters gonna shoot.
No, but all this cool, right? All these first dress up games and all that's cool. But see, the third and the fourth quarter, game 6 and 7, when it's all on the line, we're gonna find out what you're made of. You feel me? You know, like, but now, because if you want to, that's what Kyrie made his name at.
Mm-hmm.
That was a fourth quarter when they was going back and forward, and nobody wasn't making nothing. Curry them wasn't making nothing. Cleveland wasn't making. Everybody was burnt out. Everybody was tired. And Kyrie came down and made a big shot, and it was like
Kyrie had 41 points in the game.
You feel me?
LeBron had 41 points in the game.
Yeah,
Kyrie hit the winning shot though.
That foot, everybody was burnt out. Nobody was making nothing.
All they talked about was LeBron. That's why at the end of that season, what Kyrie said, I'm out of here. I'm out of here, man. I'm out of here. I did this. I took us over the top. Me and LeBron had the same many points. I had assists, he had rebound. Like they're doing their thing.
Nah, don't do that though.
What? Don't do what?
Don't do that though.
Don't do what?
LeBron put little homie on his back. Don't do that, dog.
What?
Say, bro, let's get this correct, right? Before LeBron came back to Cleveland, it was Kyrie.
And Kyrie was still doing his thing. He just didn't have the players.
I'm gonna let you finish.
He had the players.
I'm gonna let you finish.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Before LeBron came back to Cleveland, it was Kyrie and Dion Waiters. You know who Dion Waiters is?
Yeah.
Huh? You know who that is?
Yeah.
He liked that.
I know.
He earned my respect. Shout out to Dion Waiters. He earned my respect. Homie, like that.
Okay.
Right? Kyrie had help. He had people over there. They did their thing, but they wasn't making no noise. LeBron came over there and instantly made them make noise, man. Right. Wait, what Kyrie at right now? And I love, don't act, it's not no slight against Kyrie. So I mess with Kyrie.
Let me ask you a question.
Where you at right now?
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Right? If, let's say LeBron didn't go, they would have said KD there. They would have said, like, any other person, good player like that. You know, they would have made an impact. A lot of times, teams be missing one other player. LeBron was the one other player in this situation. He was the one other player. If they'd have bought KD over there, it'd have been the same thing. It'd have been the same action, bro.
I can ask you a question.
LeBron, look, don't get me wrong.
No.
Let me say this first. Before you ask me your question, let me say this. I'm not taking nothing from LeBron, right?
Yeah.
No, I'm not. I'm going to tell you this. LeBron is the best overall player in the NBA. To me, but he's not the best at nothing in particular. He's not the best at nothing in particular. What? He's not. He's big, strong. He can do what he wants on the court. It's not, but he ain't got no handles. He ain't got no, you know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Like, he don't have nothing that's go, you know, and I'm not, like I said, I'm not taking nothing from him. I just told you he's the best player. He's the best overall player, all-around player. He's the best all-around player.
Oh.
But if you need points, who you going to? You going to LeBron or you going to KD?
I'm going to LeBron. I'm going to LeBron because LeBron is going to make sure we score.
Oh my God.
He going to make sure we score. He going to put us in the how many championships KD won you? How many can I ask you a question?
Don't say nothing about championship. LeBron won 10 times and got 4.
All right.
He has a losing record in the finals.
Listen, he lived in the finals.
He still have a losing record. I don't care how many times he go there.
He lived in the finals for 10 years, my nigga.
If you knock on my door 10 times, and I don't let you in 4, am I letting you in every time you come? Or you? No, I'm not.
Say up.
You have a 40% chance of me letting you in my door.
What Kyrie won since he left?
He ain't won nothing since he left.
Huh?
He ain't won nothing.
I know.
But Kyrie was gone too. Kyrie went to Brooklyn. Him, KD, and Harden never really played it. They only played 16 games together the whole time. Like 16 games. They never had a chance to get any chemistry or anything, to build nothing. They never had a chance. He left there. He went to Dallas with Luka. He had 16 games to try to get some chemistry to try to win? No.
First off,
it don't happen like that.
First off, he went.
Mark, T, what's that?
First off, he went over there by home and them, acting like he was going to get his own team and he was going to lead some people. He didn't understand how to lead, so he went through that. He found out the hard way. Them dudes rolled him out and then they had just went to the finals the year before he got there. He came there. He's supposed to bring him to the next level. He couldn't. So that killed that. Then in the process of that, he left there and he went somewhere else. And then what he left and went after that, he went to Brooklyn. He went to Brooklyn. KD got hurt. The team was his. He ain't do nothing. He couldn't lead him. KD had to come back and guide him in. Then now he left there. He gone by Luka. What they about to do? He got to show me. He got to lead. Eventually, he have to lead somebody. Dude came, led him. Wherever LeBron went, man, they went done something. One thing you got to respect is Wade taught LeBron how to win. Dude was fighting by himself, but he didn't understand. It's damn near it's like running. You work out, right? Mm-hmm. You can't start off and do 100, right?
100 what?
100 reps of the heaviest shit in there.
Why would you try to do 100?
No, I'm saying, but you have to.
You build up. You build up.
Exactly, right? It's almost like running, right? At first, you may be able to run half. Then the next time, you might be able to run the whole thing. Holmes showed him that process of doing that. That's what he went back and showed Kyrie. Kyrie felt it and felt like it was about him and ain't stayed long enough to actually get the formula all the way down pat to take it with him. It take a lot to lead, man. Holmes is the best all-around player. So he thinking the game better than everybody else. That's what's making him great. It ain't just the physical attribute.
The best thing about LeBron is his floor vision. What he know how to call the game, watch the game, predict the game, break down the game. He know how to do all that on the court. That's his talent. That's his God-given talent. Being able to see what's going on and work around it. Now, when it comes down to a final shot, he ain't trying to take it. So I'm gonna give it away, which is not a bad thing.
If it's there, he'll take it. But he has to make the. He's not just a player; he's a point guard in a forward body.
LeBron not playing point guard. Man.
So look, picture this. So you got a person who can shoot good and a person who can have all around game. That person who can shoot good not gonna even be able to make that play and gonna force a shot that he may or may not make.
What other shots player he got to force? He shoot over everybody.
Well, let me ask you this: was it all Westbrook fault?
I'm not gonna say it was all his fault, but the majority of the fault, yes, because you're not giving the ball to your best shooter.
So you saying every time it was a clutch moment, KD stepped up, he was stopped from stepping up? That what you saying?
But the time that it mattered, he didn't get the ball to make the plays. Yes.
I saw KD at times get the ball. I saw him
everybody miss shots.
I saw him at times be tentative and pass the ball. I saw Westbrook step up. Same thing with Tatum and Brown. I see times where Tatum is tentative and Jaylen Brown got that dog in him.
I don't never see
Jaylen Brown step up,
but they both dogs.
I watch
both dogs.
I watch in big moments. I watch Tatum be tentative.
They both dogs, bro. Whoever got the hand going, bro, will make it happen. I'll do them. I watch them.
Go watch.
I watch basketball.
Go watch.
Bro. That's my sport, bro.
Go watch. I watched them every night. I did time. I ain't had nothing to do but watch them. Shout out to my homies in here if you did time. Shout out to y'all too, man. Shout out to everybody locked up. Shout out to Los he just hit. Free Los, man. Free my dog.
I think we didn't go.
We're gonna come back to sports later.
We'll come back to sports later.
This ain't for everybody.
This ain't for everybody, but it might be for you. But look, I think
some more.
Yeah. So I want to talk about this, and this is the big thing that's going on right now, and for a lot of people that's posting all these pictures and all these videos and all that stuff. Once that stuff gets in the air, it's stuck there. You hear me? Once it gets in that cloud, it's stuck there. Right now, there's this thing that I saw. It's talking about the Freak documentary they're about to make. All right, the Freak documentary they're about to make. All right. So I saw this post, right, and I remember this picture when I saw the picture. It was with the police. Had the girl on the car with her butt cheeks clapped open. You know what I'm saying? And right now. On the post, I saw a dude post. He said, "Man, can you take that down, bro? That's my mama."
I might got the picture.
You hear me? He said, "Can you take that down? That's my mama." I died laughing, bro. Like, so, and the reason I'm laughing because think about it, right? All this stuff you did, now your children are of age, and that stuff is coming back to the forefront. Your children are gonna be watching that because they're trying to see what Freaknik was and all this. You feel me? So they're gonna be watching that. What do you think their mind frame is gonna be when they see their mamas on there being total freaks on Freaknik? If you seen your mama on there
cutting up,
butt cheeks clapping, everything? How you going to your mama the next day you see her?
Shout out to my mama. My mama was a real one. My mama used to always tell me, mom was a real one. Mom said, son, I wasn't always your mama. You feel me? So when I asked my mom about her past, she'd be like, son, I can't even tell you about my past. Just know your mama lived. You feel me? Like, I used to leave it there.
Listen, man.
Long live mom, man.
Freaknik was Freaknik. You know what I'm saying? And I remember when they shut down the Freaknik in Atlanta, they tried to bring the Freaknik here to New Orleans on the lake. And all that, you know what I'm saying? It's some things that go on there, and that's all on camera.
I was too young.
We ain't gonna talk about all that, but
I was.
Yeah, you were too young, but we ain't gonna talk about it because I'm telling my age, like, you know what I'm saying? So we ain't gonna talk about all that. But at the end of the day, you hear me? I was around for this, bro. Like, you feel me? So I seen this up close and personal.
That's why I got asked.
Now, I may have even participated in some shenanigans. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? I might have even participated in some shenanigans. But what I'm saying, and we used to have some yes. Like, it was live out there. When I tell you, like,
it was a party.
It was a party. You feel me?
What you can compare it to?
Nothing.
Like they was
nothing.
Like they was gone for real.
Nothing.
Like it was love like love. Do you know? Love like love.
Back then we were more of a free spirited type of thing, right? Now everybody doing what they do for social media for likes and all that kind of stuff, right? Back then we didn't have all that. Back then we didn't have all that, right? You had cameras, you had the video cameras, you had the Polaroids, and stuff like that. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So whatever you get on the picture, whatever, right? But when a person saw a camera back then, they didn't even think about stopping when it was going down. They like, they filming us. They going harder,
right?
They going harder.
We going harder because the camera ain't too many of these
ain't too many
out.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
So this means something when that
camera out. Boom, we about to go hard. Yeah. And when I tell you, mother, Aint, you know what I'm saying, was really cutting up, bro.
So live though,
it was live.
Because you hear about it like a myth. You hear about it like it really was.
So, but my question is, as a person coming up right now, as a 25-year-old, 30-year-old right now,
and you watching and you see
moms on there, how you rocking? How you rocking? And look, mom's not telling you, don't be doing this, don't be doing that.
She preaching to you and all that, but the whole time, she changed her life for you.
She asked out.
The effect Freaknik had.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm just saying, like, you know what I mean? Like, what's y'all take on this? What's y'all take on this? What are y'all thinking right now? If y'all watching that right now and y'all see y'all mama on there, butt cheeks open, ass out, you know what I'm saying? Wilding out, might be sucking something off or anything.
Wilding out.
What are y'all thoughts on that? That's what I want to know. What's y'all thoughts on that? Like, how y'all feeling about moms the next day? You hear me? What y'all gonna tell moms? Like, you hear me? That's all. Cause this dude saw his mama and asked the people to take that down because that's his mama.
Moms.
So what y'all doing? That's what I want to know. What you doing, E?
I'm definitely cutting it off first. I don't want to see moms bust open first. I don't want to see mom bust. Definitely wouldn't want to see mom bust open. I definitely wouldn't look at all.
You don't want to see mom bust open? But look, you know the story because you saw it with mom, so you already peeked it out. I'm my mama. You ain't, kind of be like so you ain't trying to just keep. Let me see what my mama doing on here. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Ain't no telling what moms might be about to do. You about to watch the mom porn?
Nope. But what if somebody call you and be like, hey, I can say your mom's on there. Blah, 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 blah.
I gotta lay some that stuff you did catching up with you. It's catching up with you, man. You shouldn't have went hard in front of the camera. You gotta. It get rough.
It's gonna get rough, bro.
It get rough.
Because how you had that conversation with your mama after you saw it like that? Is anything she tell you, anything that she's gonna be able to tell you is gonna make you feel like be comforted? Or
well, you kind of gotta look at moms different. Like now when mom's telling me some stuff, mom might know what she's talking about, so I might need to listen to her a little bit.
That's a good way to look at it.
Like, moms know something. Like, moms wasn't green out here. Moms was out here doing her.
When you look at it, she takes it, you like, man, get the fuck out of my face.
I ain't playing. Nigga know, a lot of people know their mama was with the shit.
Yeah.
Mom wasn't always just innocent, man. Like, nigga, you think you was, if your pa wasn't innocent, you think your mom was innocent?
I'm just asking a simple question, man. You know what I'm saying? If you was that dude that got on that post, so first of all, nobody would have knew that was your mama if you didn't get on that post. Say somebody probably would have known. You probably really exposed her because
somebody probably would have known.
You feel me? You probably exposed her, like, you know what I'm saying? You probably exposed her, like, that's my mama, like, you exposed her, like, because you gotta remember that was 30 years ago. So none of your friends don't remember your mama how she looked 30 years ago.
Look at Miss Diane, man. That look just like Miss Diane. I like Miss Diane.
Hold on a second. Man, can you take that picture down, man? That's my mama.
That's hard,
Good.
bro.
I died laughing.
That's hard, bro.
But so I guess so they're making a documentary. I don't know if is it out yet. Cause I've been hearing people talking like it's out.
No, it's the
It's gonna be on Hulu or something, right?
Yeah, they're saying Jermaine Dupri, executive producer.
Oh, he was out there too. He was out there.
They're saying Jermaine Dupri, executive producer. So I think it's gonna be good though.
He was out there. He was out there.
Yeah.
Jermaine was out there. Yeah. He was out there rocking with it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's gonna be big, but I'm trying. But so this is my thing now, because now let's talk about this. If you didn't have the consent to put them to using people's picture or stuff like that, now can I come to sue you for some of the proceeds?
For coming back using that?
Yep.
It depends. Is it past the statute of limitation?
What's statute of limitation?
Or
it's me. It's my picture. Still.
All right, but was it still public knowledge though? Well, was it public? You know, you can use it publicly because
you have to have some person's consent to do that.
If that's the case, a lot of stuff will come down.
Right, but you have to have consent. People, when you do the little thing, people make you sign certain things, like,
and you never know, because back then everybody wasn't tripping. Some people really was making you sign them consents. Like right. I done been around stuff and people were shooting knowing they was gonna use it, and they was like, "You want to sign for it?" You feel me? Like
right,
the hood documentaries and stuff used to be doing.
You have to get a person consent. You have to get a person consent. Yeah. So now you don't have consent for this,
but a lot of stuff you use though.
Yeah,
all right. So what about if you shooting and the person in the background like this here, trying to be seen in that bitch? That's giving their consent. Now, if they looking like they want you to see them, that's giving their consent.
That's not really giving their consent.
Damn niggas, you getting in my shot.
It's not really giving their consent. If I'm already there when you shooting.
What you think? Is that giving your consent? If a person shooting something and you stick your head in their shot, is that giving your consent? So, because you volunteer yourself in my production.
So if I start filming, right?
Stay on my production.
Hold on. If I start filming, right, and I'm filming this little guy right there, right, and I'm standing behind them, right, and I look up and be like, "What are you doing over there?" That don't mean I'm giving my consent. I could be looking like, "Hold on, you got a camera." You feel me? I could be doing that too.
You ain't hurry up and get out the way. You hung in that motherfucking chair.
You already got me on there. Got me on there. I ain't give you my consent for that, though. I ain't give you my consent to use that. You never know. I could have probably came to holler at you. Hey, bro. Look, it didn't be out there or something like that. I could have came to say anything to you, and you didn't do that. You still put it out there. How you gonna say what I did and what I didn't do?
They gonna blur their face out, man. We talking about big business, millions of dollars.
All right. So now the girl that was bust open on a police car, but the police had
that was just a picture. That wasn't in the documentary.
All right. So that ain't gonna be in the documentary?
That was just an Instagram picture.
Good. That was out there.
Yeah, that was in. Hey, you being recorded at your own consent. And you gotta check out their laws too. They may have different laws too. You feel me? So
right.
You never really know, man.
I want to see this documentary. I want to see it. I'm trying to see if I'm in that thing. It might have a snap of me in that thing. I might be in there.
You better try to get your publishing off that.
You know what I'm saying? Cut me in, coach.
Publishing off that bitch.
Cut me in, coach. That's all I'm saying. You can use me, just cut me in, coach. You know what I'm saying?
I won't get on.
I wasn't exposed, so I wasn't exposed.
I won't get on a more serious note. We can segue off that because a lot of stuff went down at Freaknik, right? So a lot of kids was made, right? So in the process of them kids being made, I mean that's a lot of baby mamas, right? That's a lot of child support. That's a lot of custody cases, right? So I actually go to court tomorrow, for my son. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm going through custody. And I'm going through child support about late.
Right.
You feel me? Like,
now, let me say this before you continue. Right. And I'm really about to big you up on this.
Yeah.
Like,
nope. This ain't no. So this ain't no shot at.
No, it's not about that.
Because I understand, but people will take stuff like shots, right?
Right. But it's not even about that. Like, what I'm saying is, how many men do you know fight to have their kids, as opposed to just letting them be mama taking care of them, whatever. But you're fighting to have your kid with you.
Right.
That's different. That's different. Not too many men do that. You're moving around, you're doing this, you're doing that, you're doing, you know what I'm saying? But you want your kid with you, and you want to raise your kid. You don't want nobody else raising your kid. You want to have your kid with you, raising your kid, showing them the right way, showing them what to do, showing them how to live life, showing them how to be a man.
Yeah, because I got to get them ready for the grandkids.
Right.
You feel me? Like, I got, and too, right? This not the old era, right? This not the era that we came from where the fathers wasn't there. You feel me? Like, you know, like a lot of people, daddies wasn't there, right? This is a different era.
I didn't
right?
have my dad.
But you feel me? And we looked up to that, and we respected that, right? But then it come to an era where we want to be there with our kids, right? And we got to fight for that, right? Mm-hmm. And then you'll be doing it, right? And you're the man of the family, right? And you here to do this as the man of the family. Mm-hmm. And a person will take and bring you to some other people that they feel have authority over you.
That's big, man.
To try to get you to do what they want you to do.
Right.
As the king of your castle, as the man of your family, they feel like they can go to a higher authority than you to get you to do what they want you to do. Because they know they can't overthrow you in the whole thing of it, right? So they gonna feel like, I'm going to get somebody that you can't handle. I'm going to get them, right? But then what happened when you walk and you look them in their face and you like, man, look, I'm here for my kid. You feel me? Like, somebody point me to somebody that's going to tell me I ain't been being a father to him. You feel me?
Right.
And I ain't rocking with the person who got my last name.
Right.
And my first name. You feel me? I'd be some kind of slime ball.
Right.
If I named the person after me and then didn't rock with them, right? But so when you hear people say, oh, I'm doing this for my kid. Your relationship with your kid, my relationship with my kid ain't got nothing to do with the female, right? So my kid don't need you to step in on his behalf or her behalf and tell you what's going on with me and them, because we good. You feel me? You walking up about your part of it, not what the kid got going on, because the kid, what's mine is here, so this ours.
Right.
Right? I can't be the person out something that's theirs. Right. I'm really managing this for the kid.
Eagle Street in the building.
You feel me?
Right, yeah. But so, like I said, I applaud you for what you're doing. I applaud you for that. You know what I mean? Because most men be on the other end of that, where the woman is using the kid against them.
Facts.
Right? That's not happening with your situation. I'm not sure. I don't think. But you're just fighting to have your child with you. That's big. How many fathers you know that's doing that right now? Like I said, most fathers, they'll take care of their kids. Some of them will take care of their kids, whatever. Some neglect their kids. You know what I'm saying? You taking it a step beyond just taking care of my kid. I want my kid I want to be in my kid's life. I want my kid with me every step. I want to know what my kid got going on. I want to be the one to give him that guidance, because he's a boy and I'm his father.
I don't let people in my head too deep, but we rock, right? And we'll have this conversation without this, right?
Right.
So to have this conversation and have it how we would have it, well, they can hear it, right? To kind of let a person in my head, right? Growing, right? Well, we come from, right? We don't get to do some of the stuff we do,
right? And
see some of the stuff we see. Not everybody, right? But it's love to be blessed, right? And do some extra stuff, right? I'm in the process of doing some extra stuff. You feel me? Like, of doing some of that stuff that we may do that people don't get to see, that at one time they ain't have social media for you to be able to see, right? Going past the boundaries. getting outside the boundaries, right? I would love to have him protected. You feel me?
Correct.
So in order to have him protected, I gotta protect him, man, teach him how to protect, right? Now that's not saying because me and his mother lived in different states that I want to take him. You feel me? But if I can figure out how to live outside the boundaries, he should be able to as well.
Right.
You feel me? Because we breaking certain moves that we're accustomed to moving to because nobody never did this before. You feel me? Like I watched some of my family members trip when they saw me make the move to Cali and go to moving. You feel what I'm saying? But you watching me do stuff you ain't never saw do before. That's why it don't make sense to you.
Right.
It barely makes sense to me because I'm going over.
And most people will try to talk you out of leaving.
You
They'll try to talk you out of elevating yourself.
You feel me? And it's like
because they're not used to seeing it. So, like, not to throw off topic. I had a girl come to me and she was like, "Yeah, I told my family I want to go back to school to get my degree." What you need to go back to school to get a degree for? You already got a good job. You already got da-da-da, right? And I said, well, you have to look. Did she have a degree? Did anybody else in your family have a degree? That's different to them. That's something different that you want to elevate yourself to. Even though you got a good job, you still trying to elevate yourself more to get a better job or to maybe start a business or maybe whatever you want to do. You're trying to get that knowledge. They're trying to tell you you don't need that knowledge. It really, you probably don't need the knowledge to do whatever you're trying to do. But
they will tell you settle for this right here.
Settle for this.
Yeah,
like we gotta stop telling people to settle for certain things.
You don't even get a chance to see.
We gotta tell them to stop selling. Like let her elevate herself. That way she can help you pull you up and give you a different perspective of life. Because we're stuck watching this one way of life. This is what we used to do. What we did. What we know. This is what we're gonna do. We have to get out of that. We gotta move. We gotta get to the point where we have to be able to say, "All right, no, nobody never did that in my family. Let me do that.
Do that."
I'm gonna
so
do that.
Me doing that, right? I got pushback from people, family, because they were looking like, "Nigga, what you doing? You about to where you going there?" You feel what I'm saying? Like you on fire. You the reigning MVP 3 years straight. You feel what you? And I'm like, I'm going a different route, right? So I got pushback because they didn't understand what I was doing because they never saw it done before. I never saw it done before. But
you wanted to explore.
You feel me? And it's showing that it can be done, right?
Right.
Going there, great, right?
Right.
Business school 101. You see everything move. You see differences in culture and everything, right? So seeing that, I get a chance to expose him to it, right? He done been on more flights than me by the age of 5 than I was in 40 years. You feel what I'm saying? So that's already expanding his growth as a person.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Like I went and got another day. He like, "Dad, we going to California?" I'm like, "No, not right now. I could come live with you in California." I'm like, "I'm working on that," right? So that's crazy that he would come with that at a time right now when I'm about to go to court for him tomorrow. Feel me? Dealing with the point of going to court, right? Your family might not have never even been through that kind of situation before, don't even know nothing about the court system, how it go, none of that. You feel what I'm saying? Another person may come from a place where they be in there all the time and always go to court or come up in family court when they with custody battles and stuff.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? It will bring your family name into the mix of that. You feel me? Like you'll be looking like, I don't even know how this go. Another person to move through there knowing exactly what to do.
Right. Facts.
You know, like it's so much, and then you will hear so many different perspectives. Like people say, "Oh, this ain't gonna work," boom, and they gonna mess over you, and they gonna, you know, like I'm like, I have to go in with my own unbiased perspective of what's going on to actually know what's going on, even to the point to be able to come back and explain to somebody the process of how it go.
Right.
You feel me? To actually know. right?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna ask you, do you know my son?
Yes.
Do you know him well?
I know him good enough.
How much of his life have you been around him and seen him?
Well, I see him with you all the time. So for the most part, it was a point that every time I saw you, I saw him.
So it's safe to say that we was together.
I've seen him come up. Like I've seen
you've
him.
seen him raised like day for day.
Yeah. I ain't gonna say day for day, but for the most part.
I mean, like on a daily, if I come through.
Yeah, he was with you last time you came over here.
Okay.
Just on the humble. When you popped up, like he with you.
But then I have to go to somebody and try to prove to them that I'm not a non-custodial parent.
Right.
You feel me?
Right, yeah.
Somebody that don't know me. Right? And try to explain to them the type of person that I am.
Right. Right.
Like a person would tell him like he don't really.
The system is biased toward the mother anyway.
They say that I'm going to see though.
No, it's biased toward the mother anyway. Now, I don't know if she fighting you on it.
Okay, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, you just did. But
you think I went to court
for
this period to actually be in court with him? You think I went there for that?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if you said, all right, let me fight for him, or she was trying to fight against you, and then you said, you know what, I'm gonna fight for him.
That's a little bit deep in it, but
right.
It's to put it in a nutshell, it's the growth, right? Mm-hmm. And then the growth grew to where it's at right now, right? And now it being here, mm-hmm. Everything needs to grow, right? But we can't grow doing the same thing.
We can't. And people don't understand. Look, let me say this.
You feel me? Like I need him. I don't want to take this from him.
But you want to give him an opportunity.
But he needs
more opportunity.
If I'm right. It kind of has to be a balance between both, right? Like he needs to be the best of both, right? To actually get the good qualities that here give you and the good qualities that there give you, mm-hmm. and put it together, because it don't stop here, right? It's not just, it's other cities, it's other states, it's other countries that have actually grow the development.
So what I was about to say, right? We here in the water, we get stuck. We get stuck to a certain way of life, certain way of living, certain way of, and that's really all we know.
And you would know that is more.
Oh, listen to me.
I know people died who never knew that it was bigger than the project or it was bigger than uptown or downtown. Gotcha. And if they could have got outside this box.
Gotcha. So when Katrina happened, right? Some people say that was probably the best thing that happened to New Orleans. Yes, we lost a lot of lives. Rest in peace to everybody that passed.
Shout out to everybody.
And all that, you know what I mean? But
more on that coming soon too.
But they say when people had an opportunity to get out of the city and they had to be gone for a certain amount of time, a lot of people didn't come back because they found greater opportunity everywhere else.
Facts.
A lot of people who came, I
thought about that.
Hold on. Today. Some people who came back with a different mentality. I saw this out there. I know this can be done.
Here.
I'm gonna try to implement this here. Now, sometimes you can do that. It works for you. Sometimes you get caught up in it. Yeah. Whatever, right?
You need to get to a bigger market.
You get to a bigger market, right?
Get to a bigger market and do a lot of them ideas y'all got. Get to them bigger markets and do them.
Look, I'm just trying to tell y'all, man. Like, it take you to get out of the city to see how everybody else rock. How everybody else doing it. When you go to other places, you see us sticking together, us working together. We promoting each other. We helping each other business. I'm helping his business. He helping my business. I'm helping their business. They helping my business. You feel what I'm saying? And you rotating them dollars within the community. You feel what I'm saying? And you helping build a community yourself. Because if you keep waiting on everybody else to build it for you, you're going to be waiting for the rest of your life. You hear me? Right. So what they trying to do is move you out of the city. Now, I don't know if y'all can see in New Orleans, they trying to move you out of all the areas surrounding uptown. surrounding the French Quarter, surrounding all that. They trying to move y'all out of that. They trying to push y'all as far out as possible. They trying to take over your city. But you have to get it in your head to be like, hey, I'm not going well. I'm about to make this work. I'm going to try different things, make different things work, and move it like that. But if you keep with the same mentality.
Thanks. So, but to stay on topic though, so we did that because I wanted to see more, right? But everybody can't see your vision, right?
Right.
And is understanding as being the man of the family, right? You got to make the best decision, right? Because that comes with being the man, right? The man is you got to be selfless a lot of times, right? And take the short end of the stick, right? To make sure everybody else be what they supposed to be, do what they supposed to get, right? So why, when we make those moves, the people around can't understand that or can't see that? Is that because they never had to do it? Is it because we never had a lot of men around that had to make them hard, tough decisions, right? I saw women who made them, right? I saw women. I saw family members who would be with, who went through something and was like, you know what, we gonna stick this out to make sure the family.
A lot of times the women started making decisions because they had to.
I know,
because the men wasn't doing them,
and we come from now. What I do see is I see we have strong women, right? Because they had to step up in places where a woman that may have had moms might have had your dad in the house, and she didn't have to do certain things that a single mother would have to do, right? So she may be strong in some points where,
look, man,
the other person
shout
out
to my mama, man, because my mama came up on her own. Like I said, my daddy died before I was born, and my mama did a lot for me, man. Like this, she gave me a lot of his game. You feel me? My mama gave me a lot of his game, bro. Like,
so I met your mama. Your mama a gangster though.
Yeah, she used to be. She used to be
strong women. Though.
She used to be. Women. She used to be. Like, if you feel me, like, y'all know who my daddy was. My dad was a street dude from back in the day. You know what I'm saying? My mom was this girl. Like, you know what I'm saying? But
shout out to New Orleans.
It was real. Like, you feel me? It was real. Like, you feel me? Like, my mama really did. My mama was my daddy, bro. Like, you feel me? She really taught me the game. Like, he taught me the ropes. She taught me, but most important, when she really taught me, and I ain't realized it when she was teaching me. She taught me the importance of making it, like not just going with the norm, with the flow. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Creating the flow. She taught me how to create the flow. So that's why when I was wilding there for a minute, you know what I mean, she kind of fell off me because I was wilding, like, and I ain't had that to do. But I chose to do that, like most of us do. We choose to go into the streets. Right. We choose to go in the streets. A lot of us don't have to go in the streets.
Now that come with being part of a single parent, because when you got a mom and you get to a certain age, when you went outside and you might have wasn't dressed the freshest, and everybody else was right and they was messing with you, or when you went outside and home and them had that burner and pull that burn on you or something and you ain't have none, you couldn't go home and tell moms about them problems. You had to figure that out. Wasn't no pops at home. You feel me? So
with me,
so to bring it back though, do you think females who do dudes wrong, who want to be in their kids' life, right, and who are in their kids' life after being put on child support and all that, are they super wrong and being disrespectful to the women who had to go through the stuff like your mama had to go through, like mothers who didn't have a choice but to be single parents or be on their own? Are they being not even to us, even though they being disrespectful to us, are they being more disrespectful to the women and the strong women who had to be strong women, acting like they strong women with for an agenda?
Right. And most everything is done for an agenda. People be have so much malice intent in their heart when they're dealing with an ex or something like that, and it may not even be nothing about the kid.
Yeah, that would.
A lot of times it's not about the kid. It's about
promise
you. I don't.
It's a personal.
I don't like you. So I'm gonna make it hard for you to be with your child.
When you ain't. Why you?
But
you ain't buying.
I'm gonna make your child think you don't want to be in his life.
You ain't buying. Why you ain't buying that? Like,
yes,
you make
very disrespectful.
It may get real, and then they'll
for real.
It may get real, and then they'll hit you with the trying to break down everything you did for the child. Right. Like they going through inventory. Like, yeah, because you gotta make sure they do this. I don't have a choice. Like, it's mine.
Right. Yeah.
Like, you feel me? Like a lot of times,
but most people don't get good men like that though.
But regardless to whatever, even if your relationship with your kid with your significant other don't work, that kid yearn forever. Yep. Y'all relationship don't end. Right. Yeah, but we not even her too. Like that kid is yearn forever. Right. So you don't have a choice but shout out to Cuz. Cuz just had a beautiful daughter, right? Mm-hmm. And I wish him and Muff the best. They'll be together forever, right? Mm-hmm. But he have other kids, right? Let's use them for example, right? Regardless to if him and the kid's mother didn't stay together, those kids are his kids regardless. Like, so me and you might got to work on our relationship, but me and this kid is locked in. So we can't even get this together. We on actual child support, right? To reset the conversation, we talking about child support and custody battles, right? And just the things that good fathers go through, just trying to be in the kid's life. You know, like this ain't no shots at nobody, no baby mothers, no women. It's just like real topics about real stuff and what we actually going through. And I said that because tomorrow I go to child support court behind my son. You feel me? Like, and that's my dog. Like anybody who know me know him. You feel me? Like my partner in crime. We built all this together. We still building it together. You know what I'm saying? It's just a person to be going through this like me and him, right? Yeah. I look at it like he helped us build this, right? From the tours we threw, everything. He was in the buildings of the tours, rehearsals, all stage. Like he helped us build all this, right? So he'll help us build this, right? And then his mama will come and be like, "Oh no, I gotta protect my baby and make sure my baby okay, right?" I'm saving him.
Bitterness still fucking my whole shit up.
How can you save him?
We all go through that, bro.
How can you save him from what's his? Right? It's like is you not saving him, you pulling him away from stuff that he's building, right? And he's missing like real life jewels right now that he was getting that he may not get, that you saying that you saving him from. But you're really taking him from something that he's building and he's a part of that's his and he'll inherit one day. You feel me? And make residuals off and all other things. So when you're saying that you're saving the kid from their other parent, vice versa, men, women, whatever, it's certain things that they may get from the other parent that they gonna need.
So look, I saw something, right? And that's vice versa, this thing, right? The whole child support thing, right?
And don't get it twisted. We not all right. We not perfect. I make mistakes. Whatever relationships didn't work or parenting issues didn't work, I take full blame and responsibility, and I'm doing my best to make it work in the future. That's the plan.
So now I saw this, and this on some comedy shit about the child support thing, right? And I saw this. And I don't know if y'all watch Big John. Big John, his whole crew, like they all stupid, bro. Like, so one of the dudes, Big John didn't walk in the room, and the dude babysitting his child, right? That he paying child support for, right? He's babysitting his child. All right. So when Big John like, oh, you gotta show, he said, yeah, I'm babysitting. He's like, what you mean you're babysitting? That's your child. What you mean you babysit? He said, well, I'm getting paid to babysit my child from the mother. And they're like, huh? They're like, man, you're a different kind of dude, dog. Like, he said, no. She put me on child support. I gotta pay money every month for her
for child care.
For to have my child, to take care of my child. So when I have my child, she needs to pay me to watch my child. You So he called her on the phone. He said, "Yeah, you forgot to leave the money for the Pampers and the da-da-da." Like, you know what I'm saying? She's like, "You serious? You really want me to give you the money?" He like, "Yeah, I'll give you money every month for this. Now that I got him, you need to be paying me to go get Pampers and whatever else I need to get for him." Like, you know you know what I'm saying? So he flipped the script on it, dog. I laughed so hard, bro, like, because, like, kind of like that's, you feel me? Because I'm paying you every month for you to do the same thing that you want me to do for free, because it's my child. Yeah. So that's your child too. So why I gotta pay you to watch your child?
But past that, you'll go to court, right? You'll go to court and you'll tell the judge to tell you got to give her $300 a month. How much she giving?
Right.
What's happening with the money that she get? Who's monitoring what she doing with it, right? Mm-hmm. Because a lot of times it's not like you. I know a lot of dudes who pay child support and still have to support their kid after that, right? Because the child support check is not used to support the child. The child support check is used to mix in with all the bills in their lifestyle, right? Mm-hmm. That has nothing to do with the kid. Like, boom, they're because black people, black households, the money already spent for it get there, right? So when the new revenue stream come in, they already find something to put it on, right? So all that money is already spent. The kid don't even see that. That's built into their lifestyle to the point where they carry on to they 21 with college and stuff, and they be trying to get the last of it while they can before it's over.
Like, I'm one of them too, bro. Like, don't trip. Like, so look, I pay my child support, right, every month. But I also have to give extra money when they call. Okay. Like, hey, I need this, I need that, I need this. I'm like, and you don't want to say,
but that.
Well, I just gave
but that's $500
a month.
That's for though.
Right, I know.
That's for. That's taken. So that's not taken from me. Taken from me for you.
I got you. It's not going to them. So now, do you tell your child, well, your mama just got this money this month, or do you give your child that money? Because your child coming to you for that money. And if you don't give your child that money, the child thinking you don't want to do nothing for them. Because 9 times out of 10, the child probably don't even know they get that money.
Not even knowing that. So let's break down. I'm glad you said that. We got a camera right here. This for educational purposes, right? Mm-hmm. To the kids out here, right, who's old enough to comprehend child support and what child support is, right? Why do the people take child support from you as a father and other fathers, right? And what is that child support supposed to do? How do you feel it's supposed to go? If you have to pay it, how do you feel it's supposed to go?
So,
and how does it go?
This is how I feel. This is me personally, right? The child lives with you. You already have a house. You already paying the rent. You already whatever, right? Okay. That's your contribution to the child. You paying the rent. You feed the child. Right? Okay. My contribution with my child support, it goes to what the child needs. The child per se, right? My money shouldn't be going to your rent or your car or your It should be going to the child to take care of the
child's needs.
The child's needs. If you didn't have my child, you would still have a house, you would still have a car, you feel me? So, you have to get an extra room, but that's your contribution to the child. The money I'm paying should be going for everything else the child needs.
Because let's go vice versa.
Either way,
when the child is in your care as a parent, right? Do the other parents send you money? Do the other parents send anything of contribution to your household when the child is in your care?
And they should.
I don't care if it's for a weekend, if it's for the summer. Do they send support that way to make sure everything is okay on your end? And that's not only for fathers, that's for mothers too.
Right. Even if you even when you had a child for the summer, you still gotta pay child support to the mother because it's documented like that. You gotta pay the child support to the mother, whatever, and you got the child for the whole summer.
Yeah. So
should that money come back to you because you got the child, or what?
That's a great question. I'm trying to figure out if we talking about what's going on, then why should I be monitored?
On top of that, I still got all those same expenses.
Like, why should I be monitored? What I do for my kid, but you not be monitored what you do for my kid, right? Mm-hmm. Let's talk about buying stuff, right? If we being parents, right? Or we being half and we buying stuff, right? Mm-hmm. Then that means, boom, if we buying stuff, if I buy the kid 5 and you buy the kid 5, the kid got 10, right? But you may want to say, well, what you bought the kid? You want me to buy 5 of this, 5 of that, 3 of that, and you just, I don't know what you did. What you did ain't even you worse than them. You just want to monitor what who said it's okay for you to monitor my life and what I got going on. Like when did me and my kid relationship ruin to the point where we not locked in? Well, my kid don't know how to tell me what my kid want.
Right.
I don't know what my kid want. Right. Or you would try to call me and tell me what need to be done for your kid. Mm-hmm. Like you not raising the kid.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Like you don't know the big box of Pampers is $43. The one with 9 in them. The Huggies with 9. Like you don't know that. Like you don't know that the 3 packs of wipes is like $5. The Huggies 3 packs of wipes is like $5, $8, and $9 or $5.9 or something.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Like you know, like. They'll try to act like you don't know what's going on with your kid. Like, shout out to Tricky in the building, man. Shout out to Tricky Steve. Homie got 2 beautiful daughters, man. He deaf for his kids, man. Tricky says it's a touchy subject, child support. I already know.
It is,
and you'll watch a person like that. I go by home and man, he in there cooking for the kids. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Like that's his dogs, right?
Right.
Who needs somebody to monitor what he do for his kids or how he do it? You feel me? And not monitor both ways, monitor one way.
Right. You ain't lining up, you monitoring the dude.
Like why? You feel me?
No, don't get me wrong. There are situations where
the mother
some might need to be monitored.
Man,
so they ain't doing nothing.
I got a wild. You ready? I got a wild.
Go ahead. Go with it.
You know Montreal?
What Montreal?
Yeah. Shout out to Montreal, man. Montreal told me a cool story. Montreal is gay, right? Montreal got married, right? They adopted the kid, right? Montreal is her significant other was the feminine one, right? Mm-hmm. And she's the masculine one, right? Mm-hmm. They had the kid. She signed in the father spot, right? Mm-hmm. She signed in the father spot on the birth certificate. Mm-hmm. But both of them women. Mm-hmm. They split. Once they split, she hit her with child support. Mm-hmm. Right? Mm-hmm. They hit her with the child support. She went down there. Like, hold up. Like, when she went down there, they called for Montreal. She got up, said, yeah. They said, no, we looking for Montreal. She like, I am Montreal. They treating her like they would treat a man of the situation. Mm-hmm. Only because she signed in the husband, the man spot on the birth certificate.
But she signed to say, I'm going to take care of this kid as the man spot, but I'm going to take care of this kid. We adopted this kid. I'm going to take care of this kid. That's what she signed for.
Yeah, both of them though.
Right. They both signed for that.
But by her signing in The woman spot?
Mm-hmm.
And no, I don't. I'm not. What was it? Adopted or did they do the? I think they did the insemination.
Right.
They did insemination.
Okay.
You feel me?
So even this, she put herself in the man's spot.
Yeah, but it shouldn't be a man spot. We both. This is a parent spot.
Well, that's
and when you do the man spot, right?
Documentation.
So you when
so
you, when you do the man.
So who the kid was living with once they split? Who was the kid living with? The girl.
We never even got the. You never. I don't even know. I don't even know. I can't even speak on that.
Because if the kid was living with her, then the other person be paying.
Regardless to whatever, why should anybody be paying child support? Right?
Because they both agreed to take care of that child.
So, is it? Can I ask you a question?
Mm-hmm.
You on child support, right?
Yep. Yep, like a mother.
Right now?
Right now.
You paid last month. You paid
every month. It come on my check.
All right. Do somebody have after beside that when your kids need something?
I still give.
When they call you,
I still give.
Do you need somebody to monitor that?
No.
Do you need somebody to?
But that was because of a better situation.
But do you need somebody?
Remember this.
Do you need somebody to call to get the money from you and reach it over there to make sure your kid get it?
And think about this:
to reach around your kids with it.
But then, when they get it your kid, they take something out of it too for them. Your kid don't even get the whole joint. You didn't know that, huh?
I figured that. I
know
it's slimy.
That's why they fight so hard to keep a man on child support. They get money off of that too. Remember, I was paying child support before. Before I was put on child support, I was giving every month, right? When I lost my job and I couldn't pay for a couple of months. But once I got another job, I put it back on. They already started the process. Now I need to make sure I get this every month, right? They didn't care what I was going through. They didn't care I didn't have it or nothing like that. You know, you feel me? They didn't care. I want me. I don't care what you're going through. I want me, right? But once I got my job, everything went back to normal. You know what I'm saying? But now it's through the courts because you couldn't wait for me to get settled to get back on track. And mind you, I was giving more than you get now on child support.
But why should you have to give something or be monitored to be there for your kid? That's being disrespectful to you as a man and as a father.
But it's you've been caught in a position where a good father's been caught in the same situation with a bad father. A person who's not doing nothing as a person who's doing everything. You've been put in the same category with him because they're trying to make sure this is happening. Because this person, the deadbeat, not doing nothing, and you're doing everything. So you're being caught in that same circle.
The number one thing I hear from females, right, who respect me as a father and who rock with me, they be like, why do females do that to good dudes and let slime balls who don't mess with their kids?
And look, this is the crazy part. It's the crazy part. Like,
that's crazy.
Some chicks won't even put the dude who don't have no good job and nothing like that on child support. They're like, well, I ain't gonna get nothing from him anyway, so I ain't gonna worry about it. But he got a good job. I'm gonna put him on child support. And the other daddy or the other child ain't paying nothing because he don't want to. And he don't claim he don't have it. But he could be a big dope dealer or something. Got buku money, but they ain't putting him on child support because he ain't got nothing to document his earnings. You feel what I'm saying? You got nothing to document his earnings.
So that let's touch some other real stuff, right? Now they gonna do that, right? Back you in the corner, right? They trying to kill your whole bloodline and the whole growth of your family tree, right? Because as the person in your family, right? Mm-hmm. If you could have been able to manage that right and not had that coming from right and had to move the way you move because you was forced because of that, where you maybe could have grew to, right? Growing to where you at now, that puts them at a certain place, right? Because they get a certain level of growth, certain level of living, right? But it also takes away because it's still, and maybe tell me, am I wrong, y'all? Do that whole situation of it rolling like that kind of make you gotta be numb a little bit to the situation? As far as like with the kids, like let go a little bit, like.
So let me ask you a question, right? Let's say you laid on child support, right? And the mother called me like, "Well, my child support, I ain't get my child support this month." And you be like, "You know, I ain't had it right now, but it's gonna come back next month." And she tell you, "Well, I've been pick my card number, and I ain't got my child support." How you feel about that?
A slime ball.
Yeah.
Because you're not even using that.
You're using it for your card number.
For your personal, like. So what I'm saying is, who monitors this part?
Nobody. I'm with
you. Because it's to fund the judge's retirement fund. That's what child support. The percentage goes to fund the judge's retirement fund. I never knew that. These niggas who not doing nothing get more lead, or these niggas who not doing nothing get more leeway than the niggas who there. Look, he's saying the same. Like they got
said that.
Females say that
that's
all
why,
the time.
That's why the good part of being put in these predicaments because of the bad fault. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
and I ain't gonna even say because every dude I know wanna be in their kid life.
Right. Most
like
I would say like, everybody I know too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know nobody that don't want to be in their kids life.
How would the relationship be if it wasn't the beef involved in the middle of it and the person was actually able to be there? And don't get it twisted, it's not always the women. I mean, it's not always the women.
Right.
They got men act like that too.
Right. Yeah.
That's not able to let it go when it's over.
Yeah.
And want to keep it personal. Like, you feel me? So we not making this a one-way conversation. No. Yeah. Men guilty of being baby mamas too.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, I know some niggas who baby mama. You feel me?
Fact.
Is ruining the relationship
with the kid. It's
ruining with the kid. Feel what I'm saying? Because
your kid is wondering, like, well, do you want to be here? Do you want to do stuff for me? Like, because the mother probably telling them all kind of stuff.
You feel me? And if I'm already given that, right, as a father, as the person, even if it's a mother who's doing child support, if I got to give child support, then that should give me leeway to be able to do other things that need to be done. You feel what I'm saying? Because if I got to give that and I got to give you the stuff that you didn't get for getting that, that's getting in the way of some stuff that I may really want to do for you or really want to give you. You feel me? But being double taxed as a father or as a mother, whoever paying the child support, that's not fair.
Right.
You feel? And there's nobody to hold that part accountable, and it's really being used as a weapon, right? Yeah. I'm in the custody part. I never even talked about this part yet. I'll see it from a perspective of me just sitting back, looking, seeing how it go, right? My address in another state at the moment, right? It has to be cut in half then, right? The time, right? So that means either one of us get the school time, one of us get the summertime, right? For fathers who really and mothers who really take it personal about their kid and want their kid to excel and be great in life, right? You may want to get the school part of the year, because that's the time when whoever serious about this needs to be involved to make sure the kid gets the right development. You feel me? Because you can't forget, right? A lot of people, a mother fight you for the kid and not give you the kid, right? So the time that you don't get the kid and they don't have for the kid, and that may be a lot of time, who gets that time with the kid?
Right.
Who gets that time from the kid, right? So now that means your kid is being watched, right? Your kid is being babysit. Remember, we just talked about the babysit. Your kid being babysit, right? When somebody is watching them or babysitting, that's not teaching them. You feel me? You can only do so much with somebody else's property, right? This young, right? Even though I may see it, I may see it, he may let me keep it, right? I may want to clean it, I may want to do some other stuff to it, right? To make it right, but it's not mine, right? So all I could do is keep it at the state that is in to return it to you the way that I got it. You feel me? I can't make no personal improvements or nothing that I would do to it if it was mine. If it was mine, I'd clean it. What you feel me?
You really invested in this conversation, huh?
Yeah, because this is stuff that we don't get a chance to talk about, huh?
Right.
And it's real. Like you feel me? Like it's like our kids' life be involved in this.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
Because your kid will be passed around and be watched for 5 years or 10 years straight. That's a lot of babysitting and chilling. Like it's a difference in a person to use a person.
My child live out of state.
A person will use providing as the excuse for everything they're doing, right? Providing and raising is two different things. It's not the same thing, right? So while a person is doing the providing, who's doing the raising?
Right. So look, my child out of state. Right, and I made a deal with her mama. You know, hey, you got her for the school. Yeah, let her go to school. She go to school in a different state. It's a better school. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I took that. I'm supposed to get my daughter every month. Every summer. I ain't had it in the last 2 summers. Every time I call, like, when she coming? Oh, she gotta do this summer. She gotta do this summer. She gotta do this summer. My daughter don't know. I'm calling for her. My mama telling me she can't come this summer. The last time she came, she was supposed to come. She was supposed to be for the summer. Then it got reduced to 2 weeks. Then after a week, her mama called back and said she gotta come and do something.
And who reduced it?
The mama.
Who came up with the summer thing?
This was the
court mandate.
The court mandate.
So what happened? So who, if they're following up to make sure the child support is done, why are they not making sure the custody is done?
They're not doing that. They only making sure the money, because they only get some of the money. They don't get none of it. Whether you really spending time, they don't care if you're really spending time. They don't care if you're doing all that. They don't care. All they care about the money come through, so I can get my cut and get in theirs. That's all they care about. The money. It's all about the money, bro. They don't care about what's really going on. They don't care. They don't care about the child well-being. They care about the money coming through.
And it's different. Everybody talking about providing, but nobody talking about raising, huh? And that's why these kids running around here, because everybody getting provided for, but nobody ain't getting raised.
It's why I like that, bro. Like,
you feel me? Like, parents, stop sending your kid in the other room. While you on the phone doing this, stop telling your kid go in the front room. Your kid is in the front room just chilling, right? So your kid is getting into whatever they may get into because you're not giving them no direction and sending them in the direction that they may not know they need to go in. So they just sit there with idle time, right? So if your kid is gone and your kid sitting there with idle time, whatever your kid mind may wind and bump into, that's what your kid gonna be on. And 9 times out of 10, the most popular thing that's easy to get to and easy to access is music, videos, and games. All that's talking about is drugs, guns, and murder. So that's why the kids on what they own. You feel me? Like, because nobody's monitoring what they own.
The internet raising your kids.
You feel me? And the internet may give them, the algorithm may give your kid anything. You feel me? And
once
you don't know.
They look at one thing, it's going to flood their timeline with it.
But answer me this. How did that 10-year-old get time, that much time, hours and hours, to be able to take in that much toxic information?
Because the parents not watching them.
What the parent was at?
Who knows? The parents still being children. A lot of times.
Man, somebody told me they met somebody. They went to the house. The mom was out at the club. The kid was at the house.
How old the kid was?
Young.
You know what the mama told her before she left? Don't answer my door for nobody.
That's cool. That's cool. Now, cold part. I gotta admit, y'all, I actually called the police one time in my life. I went for my son. I couldn't get him. I knew he was in the house. I did a wellness check.
Mm-hmm.
I did a wellness check. My boy was in there. He was 3.
Not by itself.
I ain't gonna get into all that. That's a little deep, but I did a wellness check. They came, saw him. I couldn't even take him. I didn't take him. I left him in there, but the police say leave him in there.
What?
It was kids. Police said leave him in there. Got documented. I'm still going through something because I'm in court, right? So I don't go too deep, right?
Right.
And besides not going too deep, it's still personal, but it still be real life stuff. So it's still education and knowledgeable.
Right. But like I say, good father suffer for the bad. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it just what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and if the men will step up and raise their kids, bro, the way they should raise their kids, you won't have a lot of kids out here doing the stuff they're doing right now. You won't have them, you know what I mean, wilding out like you feel me? Like it's just the nature of the beast right now, bro. Like that's really all it is. It's the nature of the beast. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the good fathers will suffer for the bad fathers.
And real talk, I see kids who fathers was in their life. I used to envy that shit growing up. Like not from a jealous point, like that's what's up.
I ain't have my daddy, but I had my grandfather, I had my uncles, now my uncles probably taught me the wrong shit.
You know, but
that's why I went to where I went in the streets. You feel me?
And that still comes from if Pops was there.
Yeah, because Pops wasn't there. But the crazy part is Pop was in the street too, so I don't know what Pop would have probably taught.
But do he, even if he give it to you, do he give it to you more protective? You feel me? So like even when you teach a person something, you still teach
when you got a father in the streets, right? And they giving you game from the perspective of how to protect yourself in these streets. You know what I'm saying? Now, that may be all they know, what to give you. Like, that's the way they live their life. You feel me? But I see some fathers right now in the streets right now, bro, that teach their children everything other than the streets. You feel me? Like times are changing, and the fathers that are really stepping up to be in their kids' life, they're not teaching them the streets, they teach them how to avoid the streets and be better than I was. I see that a lot these days.
Yeah, fact.
I see that a lot these days.
No, fact. That's why I can't hide him from this, right? So I want him to know this, right? But I need him to know that it's more than this, right?
Right.
So I need him to get just enough of this, and then just enough of something else. Like one of the best things moms could have did for me. She sent me to St. Aug, right? Now I ain't graduate because I had too much of uptown in me, right? I had too much uptown, but I got a chance to see, right? I understand what she did. Imagine just seeing all project every day. All hood every day, right? I got a chance to get friends from other walks of life. I got a chance to go by my friend's house in the East and see how they was living. Like see them with a lawn and the the brand new stuff and all that, and just understand that whoa, it's more. You did? So that was big for me. You feel me? That made me think how I think and move how I move and feel like it may be more. You feel me? Like, and know how to move when you get in a position where you go somewhere where other people may be more fortunate than you.
Right.
You still know how to move in those environments.
That's why I say too, everybody need to get a chance to like just live somewhere else for like a couple of months and see how different things are. And even if you come back, like you come back with a different mind state, you come back with a different mentality. Like you feel me? You may still be in the streets, but you try to make the streets work for you in other ways. You feel what I'm saying? Yes. Like, and we need that, bro. Like we need that. Like that was one of the reasons why when I came home, like, all right, I want to make a change. I want to show people something different. You know what I mean? But when I first came home trying to show people different, he think he da-da-da. You feel me? Nah, I'm just trying to show you something different because I know you ain't never saw it. And I know if you see it, your brain is being you think your brain is.
So when you see that would happen to us. When we jumped off and we saw how y'all was moving, that impacted us and made us bring it.
So I thought this, right? I'm like, before I was in the streets, right? Well, what up, Alley Hawk? I was in the streets, right? You know what I'm saying? And
LA, what's up, man?
I was in the streets. And I influenced y'all to come in the streets.
Fact.
So now
420. I'm listening.
So now I think it is.
Pull up, LA 420. If you ain't busy, pull up, man.
So now this. If I was doing business and I could have, and you watched me do business, would you want that same?
Yeah, that was
y'all was doing business. Right. But
that was dope.
Right. But so you following me on I got an email from Chubb. Chubb must have sent me an email, JP.
That was business though.
Right.
We was doing business. Shout out to everybody following on YouTube. Hit that like button for us. Hit that subscribe. Hit that share. We building a platform for all us today. We talking about child support fathers being there and what we learned in the hood. That's where we at right now.
We talking about some every day. We talking about some real stuff, bro. Every Monday we talking about some real stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, and we give perspective of what you may want to say, what you may not want to say, what you may be scared to say. You know what I mean? We go speak about it here, and we gonna give you a chance to, you know what I'm saying, give your thoughts. See what Josh was something. Josh was talking about something on that. You know what I mean? The last one he said, I believe that's enough.
Shit, bro, that shit really slow. They need to learn how to lobby for some shit. If we stop laying down and start fighting these people back, we can make some changes. True. We need to do that, dog. We definitely. I got a petition I'm looking for. I'm gonna post it in the chat, man. Y'all make sure y'all sign up for that. I'm gonna put it on both, man. Y'all sign up for that. We gonna need that.
Look, I know a lot of y'all been coming on the Instagram.
I believe it's enough of us good fathers to lobby against the attorney generals to get some new laws passed in our favors, cuzzo.
Yeah, you already know. Look, I know a lot of y'all been coming on the Instagram in and out. I mean, we prefer y'all to go to the YouTube channel, man, to help get the views up, help bring awareness to everybody, help touch the algorithm and all that. You know what I mean?
Like button.
But if you wanted to come on Instagram, we appreciate
for
that
too.
Though.
Thank y'all for showing
up.
Up.
Come on Facebook, we love that too. Like,
we definitely here for the awareness.
We ain't tripping. Like, we're gonna try to touch on all y'all comments and all that. You hear me? So like, we ain't tripping. You hear me? We ain't tripping at all. You know
I know if y'all over there watching on the Organized Thinkers Network page, you see us right here, boom. I know this look different from what the YouTube look like. I know y'all see the every Monday night, 8 o'clock, but on the YouTube is a whole different setup with comments. We could post your comments at the bottom. You could hear your comments. We could read them out and all that, man. So we love y'all for tuning in. We love y'all for coming through, man.
You already know, man. We love y'all, man. Support black businesses. You hear me? Support all the entrepreneurs out here doing their thing. All the clothing lines. We got Organized Thinkers. We got Premium Black. We got Gunner with Stick Man. We got Lack with D-Boy. We got a lot of clothing lines out there, man. Y'all go support your local artists. We got Sets with
Number Fire.
But no, he got the Hustle Guard. He got the Hustle Guard. Sets got the Hustle Guard. So y'all go support the Hustle Guard, all that kind of stuff. Remember, support your local artists. We got Big Business, Mr. Money Making Tricky. We got Mr. This Is Now. We got Easy Money. Got an album about to come out. Y'all go support that.
Favorite trapper, favorite rapper.
Y'all go support that. You're my dude. Y'all already know what it is.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Got skipping them out there. Go support Chicken and Watermelon. Go support all Lean's brother with the gumbo and the crawfish pies. Go Like whatever black business you know, man, go support it. Tell them tune in, man. We gonna shout them out too. Like you heard me? It's all love. Like we want everybody to win. There's enough money out here for everybody. You know what I'm saying?
I was thinking about we got to start doing the power spending of that crowd spending, where you get everybody together. You get like 30 or 40 people. Everybody go there and spend some money at a restaurant. We just aim it at different businesses and get everybody up and popping. You feel me? And the other thing is to get that going and to do that, we need y'all to be able to handle the workload. You feel me? Like, you know, to be able to bring that much business, get your infrastructure together to be able to handle it. You feel what I'm saying? Because we want to run 15 artists through one videographer, one studio or something, but you need to be able to handle that workload and be able to knock that out and give a good number where we can get it all done. You feel me? What we working on, what we building is we bringing the team together. You see us here working together. If me and you tapped in, we supposed to be working together the same way. If you and him tapped in with whoever you tapped in with, y'all supposed to be building the same way.
And if you tapped in with him, you tapped in with me too. Like you hear me? Like, and if you tapped in with me, you tapped in with him too. Like, and that's how it's supposed to go. We supposed to all use our resources to touch everybody, man, to help everybody, you know what I'm saying, raise up and get out of this situation that we've been living in, you know what I'm saying? So, like, don't be afraid to, like, share your knowledge, man. Like, don't think if you share your knowledge, they blow up, they're bigger than you. Nah, you may teach them something, they may blow up a little bigger than you. Now they're going to teach you something else to help you blow up a little bit more, you know what I'm saying? And that way you can bring somebody else up, too, like, you feel me? Like, so, man, we all can make money, man. Like, y'all be tripping on like, oh, who getting the most money? Like, nah, man.
When y'all
share your resources.
When y'all see me back, and then I double back, and I'm coming back with the energy I'm coming back with everything that I see being done over there. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and it re-inspired me, and it let me know, because I remember when I was spending power and the love we had was at that level, right? So I know what it feel like and what it could do if it was used right. You feel me? Like, so I come back steady, motivated, trying to get us back, not trying, but getting us back and pushing us back. You feel me? Like, it's that time, though. This is it. We wouldn't be here having these conversations if it wasn't.
You ain't never trying. You're always doing it.
Everybody, exactly. Everybody that I talk to, when I double back and I come high, I'm like, I'm ready. You feel me? They be like, you ready? I'd be like, I'm ready. It may take 5 years, it may take 10 years. And when I pull back up, I'm not coming back and hollering until I'm ready. So hopefully y'all ready, we ready. Let's roll. You feel me?
You did.
420. We at the cave, man. We got a lot of people gonna be coming out. Get there early. We got the spades tournament. If you like that with spades, that's why I got the cards out. If you like that with spades, come on. Let's see what's up. Bring your partner, bring your game. You feel me? Come through. Make sure y'all be in the building early. We're gonna start the spades tournament maybe like 4:30, 5 o'clock, so that could be out the way.
You ain't getting to the 5. Everything shouldn't up at 6. Yeah. Right.
Well, we're gonna start the spades tournament
at 5:30.
5:30. We're gonna start
the spades tournament. Doors opening at 5 o'clock. Spades tournament starting at 5:30. They're gonna start probably putting performances on about 6:30. You hear me? So y'all come through the building, man, and y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all make it work, man. Y'all make it happen, man.
See how the team work. See what I'm saying? Make sure y'all let y'all people know. Bring somebody with y'all. You feel me? Admit to. Bring 2 with you. We creating the scene, right? For the city, for the artists, we putting on, man. We showing them. We not marketing against each other. We marketing to the world. It's a lot of people out here, right? I'm coming back. Your favorite trapper, favorite rapper back. This is a different push, though. We already had the hood. We ran through the hoods. We ran through the neighborhood, right? Mm-hmm. Now it's the same formula we use, the same love we got there. Now we have to use that to apply that formula to the world.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So I'm coming back to reintroduce myself to the world and reintroduce everybody.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is...
And I never said it. You know I'll show you in the what you call them, but I got the name of a project. It's coming. He said it, so I'm going to drop it here. The name of the project is Allow Me to Reintroduce Myself.
Yeah,
you know me? So it's coming. It's mixtape. Be looking.
Y'all see how the universe be working, man? Y'all see how the universe be working? It be working, though. You know what I'm saying? Look, man, it's been another episode of This Ain't For Everybody, man. Thank y'all for coming through. Thank y'all for rocking with us, man. You hear me? And it might not be for everybody, but it might be just for you. You hear me? Holla at your boy, man. We love y'all, man. Be out. beast.
See, that's what I'm gonna stop doing. I'm gonna start stopping that. We was going, but we not. See, that's how we do. Anything else we needed to plug that we might have missed because we don't want to just run out on them and be to miss some stuff.
What we plug out on?
It's so much stuff going
You
on.
be want to run and run. You be saying the same thing.
No, they ain't hear all that.
All right.
They ain't.
But we plug. We needed to plug.
We still
for the date.
Yep. We cover 420.
Yep.
We let them know it's at the.
That's next. That's the next thing right now. 420.
Yeah.
That's the most important plug right now. 420.
Yeah. I Still Love Hip Hop presents. It's presented by I Still Love Hip Hop. That's matter of fact. See, it's presented by Still Love Hip Hop. I Still Love Hip Hop is on the same channel that this is on, Organized Thinkers Network. So y'all go subscribe to that. That's specifically for artists. We're doing that for artists to bring light and exposure to the artists down here.
Mm-hmm.
He the manager, right? So eventually the plan is I phase out from being hands-on manager, and y'all gonna have to deal with him. If you're trying to book me, holler at him.
Oh,
if you're trying to, whatever you're trying to do, holler at him. If you're trying to get me on something, if you're trying to get me your podcast, holler at her. Y'all heard it here first. So
you already know.
We starting to run back. I got an idea. I shot earlier. I was telling I want to do a Legends concert. I want a street Legends though. I just want to get the people that
another tour like we did before, or just a concert.
No, the tour. We bring the tour on the road.
Okay. I
want to do a concert.
A concert here in New Orleans.
Yeah, street Legends though.
All right. Who we looking to bring?
The actual people who we listen to. Like I want, like I shot that at Short earlier. Shout out to Short. Short reposted the flyer. I love you, Short. Come through, Short. I want to see Short in the building. Short from the East. Short actually the person who started. I ain't gonna say he started. He was the first person I heard screaming East Beast.
Okay.
He made East Beast famous. He made East Beast. People like Chaotic. I seen them floating around sometime. I want to reach out to Chaotic though. We grew up on that Undisputed.
Mm-hmm.
You need to come spit some of that shit. Like nigga won't hear that. Like we grew up on that. You feel me?
Yeah.
Shout out to BG. I love BG to be home and be able to be a part of
BG
it.
be home in a minute from what I'm hearing.
You feel me?
Just what I'm hearing. Allegedly.
You feel me? Pull Whack back out. You feel me? Whack on
Whack back on last night, man. You know what I'm saying? They played the know you clap with that thing. We'll try to get him to grab the mic. You know what I'm saying?
You feel me?
But he ain't want to grab the mic. But
you know, Whack, just like street shit though.
Whack been talking big business lately.
Yeah, no, he
talking big business.
Yeah, hey,
he talking big
shout
business.
Out to Whack. We got a lot
talking big business.
Yeah.
I'm just saying he talking big business. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whack talking a lot of shit right now. I fuck with Whack, man. Whack the homie, like, you know what I'm saying? Whack,
definitely.
I was with Whack.
Shout out to Briefcase, man.
I was Whack actually Saturday and Sunday, man.
Shout out to Briefcase, man. Might got to get Briefcase in here next week, man.
That's the plug. That's the plug. We got to bring Briefcase Whack on in here. Because, look, I don't know if y'all know this, with this rap shit, Whack on a whole different level. He on a whole different level.
He nice.
No, he on a whole different level. Yeah, I know you know.
A lot of people, a lot of people know. That was our musical, like, what's happening right now. Like, if that's why I'm telling you, we have to do what we doing right here. It's to build this, and not after it's built, be able to feed them the product that we got.
Mm-hmm.
It's residuals, man.
Yeah. Most definitely.
You know, that's generational wealth.
Most definitely.
Generational wealth, man. So 2 podcasts, clothing lines,
restaurants. We got everything, bro. Everything.
Shout out. If you're ever in LA, I need to make sure we get on DoorDash and Grubhub. But
I thought you was on there already.
Yeah, but it's went back just to catering. You still got to find the workforce. It's hard to find people to work. It's hard to build that. That's what we need to start to work toward, like building infrastructure on that. Like, you feel me? Like I was telling Ryan earlier, they going through the same thing. Like, you know, that'll kill your will. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like if you constantly fighting that same battle and people, you know what I'm saying? But McDonald's, Burger King, all that, they got a formula, right? And even we seeing their formula stumble right now.
Because, after COVID, a lot of people realized they didn't have to work. They can get money all kind of ways.
And they stopped respecting their workers.
Right.
You feel me? And like a lot of people I know who held them spots down, not working there no more. And they like the people ain't appreciate me. But it's kind of hard to be appreciated from a corporate standpoint because you're only looking at numbers.
Right. And then another point.
That hiring practice, though,
right.
You got to get that.
But look.
I'm listening.
So I don't know if you know, right? The hiring practice is easy, right? That's the easy part of it. It's not about the hiring practice. It's about when you hire a person, giving them people the proper training they need to do the job right.
Next week.
We're going to talk to y'all next week about that.
Yeah.
Holla at your boy, man. We love
for everybody, man.
It ain't for everybody.
But it might be for you.
You dig?